morning, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
How are we doing today?
Tired. It's 12 o'clock.
Okay. My name is Farzand, and I'm from Farzand's Counseling Services, and we've been operating these services for past 5 years. And I'm the person in charge, so we have 3 people in our team. And I'm glad your company has reached out to do a counseling session with you people. And the purpose of this session is we'll explore ways in which we can manage our stress and in a healthy way, you know. So some of the rules I would like to set up for the group is we respect when the other person is speaking, and everything discussed in this training is confidential, and we will take turns to speak. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you just quickly introduce yourself today?
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Adeline. I work at DHL. I'm a supervisor where I work.
Okay,
Hello everyone, my name is Sala and I'm working at DHL Express as well. And I'm an agent. I'm working under business service team.
okay,
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lydia. I also work at DHL and I'm also a data entry agent for the business service team.
okay, that's great to hear. So just a quick round, one word to describe how are you feeling right now at this current moment?
I'd like to go first. I'm a little stressed at the moment.
Little stressed, okay,
For myself, I'm a little bit sleepy because we were enjoying Diwali like yesterday and we walked around watching the lights and we came back after 11 like that.
okay, you must be tired, right? So you need to have some rest. So after this session, you can ask your supervisor so that you can knock off and go and have some rest, or when you knock off, you go and have a good sleep.
Noted.
Yeah. Lydia?
I'm also feeling tired.
Okay, I hope that tiredness goes away soon. Maybe you need some rest as well. All right. Okay. I'll explain what stress is. Stress is something which hinders our brain while we think. For example, we want to buy something, right? And we don't have enough money, and we normally wait for our payday. So that is a kind of stress because we want to buy it today, but we don't have enough money, and then we think where we're going to get that money from. Or there is something happening at our house. You know, the things not going in the direction it's supposed to go to, and we become stressed. Oh my God, why has to happen that way? Why can't we do it this way? So that is basically what stress is, right? So from your point of view, what do you think stress is, and how it hinders you? Can start with Edwin.
Okay. For me, a stressful day. For me, I said I was stressed today. I woke up this morning, and then because yesterday was a holiday and I knew that everyone was celebrating with their families, but then I woke up this morning and half of my team is not at work. So I started receiving messages, and then I started getting stressed because of the workload in that sense.
Okay, and how are you coping with that stress now?
At the moment, I'm working with the resources that I have at the moment. I've reached out to our stakeholders, and then I've informed him. That's just one way that I'm managing the current situation that I'm in at the moment.
Okay, so everything is looking good for today.
Yes.
Salah?
From my point of view, stress is like it's a broad word, eh? But from my end, I'm a mother. We face stress at home as well with our children, especially when we reached home. They started giving us this and that, and we don't know what to do with them and how to calm them. So that is one of the stress. Here at work, that is a different stress. When you're here at work, the workloads, and even if there are some situations that we face within our office or from our colleagues, and we don't know how to solve it, that's another stress. And with our peers or with our friends, that's a different stress. If one of our friends are facing some issue and we don't know how to solve it, that will affect us as well. But the only way we can tackle that is, just keep ourselves calm and try to look for our best solution for it. Yes.
I'm so sorry to hear about that. But again, when we go home, like we have a work stress, we have to reach our target, and when we go home, we have got stress with our children. So I will, after I have listened to everyone, and then I will briefly explain how can we manage that. Okay, Salah, Lydia?
I would agree with Salah that I'm also a mom, and I still find call myself a new mom, and then I have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old at home. So daily it's like, even though my work starts at 10 a.m., but on a daily basis it starts at 5 a.m. So there's no rest from 5 a.m. till I get home after work. So I understand where Salah is coming from, and I also agree about what she says regarding work. There's so many things that we have to face at work. So my method of trying to deal with it is just taking one task at a time. Just doing one task at a time, and if you get stuck, knowing where to go for help and all those things. Yeah? So that's my view.
So like, again, I do sympathize with you that you wake up at 5 a.m. and by the time you go off to bed, it's late at night. So would you mind sharing what are some of the ways you manage your stress?
Basically, for me, it's like autopilot. I just do what needs to be done one step at a time until I get through the day.
Okay. So the main thing about how we manage our stress, when we are stressed, we need to give ourselves a little bit of pause. When we're dealing with a situation, and sometimes, say for example, at home when we go and we have 3 or 4 children, you already stressed from work because you are late in reaching your target. When you get home, or we have our mothers, everything, and then they come, oh, this should be this way, and they come with all sorts of complaints, and we get more irritated, we got more stress. Oh my God, what is happening? So the best thing what we can do is just stay silent, smile, and you go put your bag, sit down, have a rest, and then you think about, you don't respond directly. You think about what your family member is saying, what your kids is saying, what your mother is saying, and then you formulate, and then you respond. Don't respond directly, because when we respond directly, later on we realize that, oh man, we have said something which we shouldn't have said. Right. And the other thing is, when you're stressed, you try and take deep breaths, try and take fresh air. Even at work, try and walk out, have some break, go and have your tea. Especially at work, you can move out of the building, take a walk, and you can breathe some fresh air, and that will release your stress and calm you down. Or have a talk. Like you can, you all have computers, you can Google, you can search of the ways of managing stress. There are certain tools available, there are certain websites, or even you can watch YouTube with regarding of how to manage stress, how can I calm myself down. All good? Anybody has any questions so far? Okay, it was really good to see that you have come out of your comfort zone and you shared of what stress is, how to manage it. So what do you think? What would be one takeaway you would take from this session at home today? Yes, so like Lydia has said how she managed her stress. So can Salah and Edwin take turns and tell us how you to manage your stress at home?
From my end, well, I can say I used to smoke. Yeah. So same time, if I still that's the only solution that I used to do. I normally go out and one cigarette break, a smoke break. But for meantime, what I learned today from today is that I have to calm myself down and try to look for a better solution. Then I'll give them a good a way of solving the problem. And that is from at work. But here at work, I'm sorry, that's at home. But here at work, I will take a walk around just to calm myself down,
Really
take break,
good.
and then
Wow.
I'll go back.
That's very positive, Salah. Well done. Edlin?
Me, apart from the work that I do, I'm also working, like I take classes.
Okay.
So it's hard balancing them as well. Not as hard as like being a mom, mom as well. But then when I feel stressed, I take walks, just like what Sarah was. So every afternoon I try and go around the other park. Like that releases some of the stress that I've been going through like the whole day.
So what is one of the takeaways from this session today?
From my takeaways is something that Lydia said. When you feel like you've been bombarded with everything all at once, take a breath, and she said just to take one step at a time. Like that's something that I want to learn.
Okay, that's great. All of you have learned something. So before we wrap up, another main thing how we can manage our stress even at work and at home, especially at work, is time management. Time management is very important. So when you come in the morning, you can do your things to do list, or you can do it a day before. So you know, okay, once I've done this procedure, once I've done this procedure, and I'm sure this company has given you flexibility to work. There's flexibility to work from home, and work from office too, and in between you can take your breaks as well. Right. So stress is part of life, but the right strategy, you can manage it and stay well. Thank you so much for your time. And like I said, you can visit the websites, Google it, and watch videos on YouTube on how to manage stress in your free time. But if you need any help, you can always contact us, right? 1-800-786-249. I will leave my card with the people after this session. And if there is anything or any issues you are going on at home or even at work, you can call me personally and we can have a discussion on that and we'll provide you the support. Thank you once again.